inefficiency, and downtime have traditionally kept IT decision makers up at night. Now, new challenges are emerging, making it even harder for IT to be a strategic partner to the business. Today, 38% of IT spend is controlled by line of business units. This trend is driven by infrastructure inflexibility and vendor lock-in, which are limiting IT more than ever. With data volumes growing exponentially, these problems are only getting worse. Traditional data centers are just too rigid to cope with all this change and complexity. What if the virtualization principles that transform the compute layer, abstract, pool, and automate, were extended to all data center domains, and management was completely automated by software? You would have a software-defined data center, the ideal architecture for building private, public, and hybrid clouds, pioneered by VMware, and validated by customers, industry experts, and analysts alike. The benefits of this approach are dramatic improvements in efficiency, control, agility, and choice for both IT and the business. The software-defined data center architecture has 4 key components. The first step is to virtualize all compute resources in the data center. Most Fortune 500 companies have already completed this step with VMware vSphere. Next, the network and security services need to be virtualized and made available to the compute layer for on-demand consumption. After this, you do the same for storage. You abstract, pool, and automate local and external heterogeneous storage into one single virtual data plane, which can be used for policy-driven app provisioning and control. With all services now virtualized, you can increase resource utilization and automate like never before. This approach delivers higher CapEx and OpEx savings across the entire data center. In a software-defined data center, the management layer controls pools of compute, network, and storage, and dynamically allocates these resources to apps and services. App provisioning, availability, security, and compliance are all managed by policy-based automation instead of scripts. The result? New levels of business agility and operational control with apps provisioned in seconds. This is the software-defined data center, an extensible cloud architecture that supports unprecedented choice, is completely hardware agnostic, is elastic, and dynamically responds to business needs, all while supporting a fully automated ecosystem. This architecture can be consumed on premises or as a cloud service, or it can be combined to create a true hybrid cloud. VMware customers are already using software-defined data center technologies and getting dramatic results. Columbia Sportswear, a global leader in outdoor sports apparel, built a hybrid cloud leveraging the software-defined data center architecture that delivers resources to business users in minutes instead of weeks, and saves the company hundreds of thousands of dollars in energy and operational costs. Dow Jones, one of the world's most respected providers of business news, automated its multi-vendor infrastructure, reducing IT service delivery time from weeks to hours. The software-defined data center is the key to delivering IT as a service and is the most effective solution to both traditional and new IT challenges.